Today I'm reacting to a band that I'm so happy about. I'm reacting to some Australian music finally. I think technically they're Australian. Recommended a lot to me. It's Akadaka, or better known as AC/DC. But there you go, there's some Australian slang for you. I'm not just a reactor, I'm an educator. With AC/DC, I've never actively listened to them in my life, but living in Australia, you hear their songs. But have I really ever listened to their songs before? Not particularly. And there's many songs that I've just never heard in general ever. It's just their popular ones I have. So the first song is It's a Long Way to the Top If You Wanna Rock and Roll. The thing about this song is that I know it from The School of Rock, one of my favorite movies of all time. I love this movie. I just recently rewatched it. This movie had such an impact upon me. Like, I've only ever liked drummers in my life, and I think it's because of Freddie. But anyway, we're here to listen to AC/DC, and essentially they cover this song like a lot in that movie, like multiple times. So I do know this song when it comes to like the cover that is on School of Rock, but I've never listened to the proper like AC/DC song before in full, so we're gonna do that today. This is off the album High Voltage from 1976. Yes! I think this is their first album ever, so this is why I wanted to start here with the first song on their first album. My Aussie pride is going to be on show today. Let's do it. Yeah, I know of the riff. Oh, I can't explain how good it feels to be listening to some Australian music. Oh, his voice is super high. Okay. Woo! Mostly what I expected. The other thing is that his voice is a lot higher than I thought. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. Is that bagpipe? Wow. My heritage is Scottish. Wow, cool. It's a drilling guitar and bagpipe? Wow. If I was to create music, I would want it to be like this. It's just fun. It's sort of like my version of The Boys Back in Town. It's like the Australian version. And I feel like I can relate to this a lot more. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's go. Ooh. Okay. Atmosphere. It's a long way to the top if you want a sausage roll. I like his vocals. It's got attitude. It's got character. Be awesome to see live. It's a long way. Oh! It's a little jarring sometimes. It's so high-pitched. But I actually like the inclusion of it. I think it's interesting. I think it's fun. You wouldn't usually hear this combination of sounds. It's hard to listen to with headphones. Oh, God. Ugh. It's pretty damn Australian. Like, it might be that Australian culture has worked its way around this type of music because we love AC/DC over here, but it does remind me of Australian culture for sure, and it feels familiar. I just feel like it's home. You hear it play just throughout your life living in Australia, and it's really cool just to listen to the whole song together as well, and just compare it to what I heard in School of Rock. Obviously, they left out the bagpipes. Let me double check they are bagpipes. So the guy that plays the bagpipes in this band is called Bon Scott. The Scott plays the bagpipes. I like that. Especially the middle section with the bagpipes, they make it sound like it just fits in well with a rock band, which is insane. I did not ever expect bagpipes to pop up in a rock song, especially from like the 70s. Like, it's pretty cool that they were doing that. And apparently Bon Scott's country is Scotland. They've got a Scottish man in this band. I love it. This is one of the biggest songs I listen to when it comes to like, you cannot get it out of your head once you've heard it. I can't stop repeating, it's a long way to the top. Also, where am I getting like, it's a long way to the top if you want a sausage roll from? That line is somewhere. I don't know where I'm getting that from, if it's Australian culture or School of Rock or something, but that's not an actual line in the song. Because this song is not about trying to get a sausage roll. This song is about like the trials and tribulations of being a rock musician, a rock band, and trying to make it, be successful. It's similar themes to the first song I heard by Queen, I believe. I can't remember the name of the song, but the first song I reacted to, it was also off their first album. I like how bands take the idea of, oh, it's hard to be successful in this industry, take that, make a song out of it, and then that song blows up and gets really popular. It's definitely a bit of irony. Overall, I really like the song. Essentially, the song is what I expected. The only thing is that his vocals are a lot higher than I would imagine, but I really like them because I think, it's like similar to Ozzy. I feel like he's got character. It's definitely not technically perfect, but there's just, there's a few different isms when it comes to his voice and the way he sings it. You can just tell he's got style with his delivery. And then the other thing was like the bagpipes, obviously. I'm a bit blown away by that. Only thing with the bagpipes is that, tell me if anyone else agrees, at the end, it's a little too piercing on the ear. Like, it was giving me a bit of a headache, mini headache. I think I would find it hard to listen to through headphones. I think it'd be better through speakers. So let's go into the next song. So the next song is also off the same album. It's called High Voltage. This is the last song on the album we're now listening to. This is the title track. It's significantly less plays, less popular, but it's, I'm just excited to dive a bit further into this album right now. So let's give it a try. Early Akadaka. It gives me Thin Lizzy vibes, for sure. I feel like this is the Australian Thin Lizzy. This riff is slightly familiar, but I don't really recognize the actual song, if that makes sense. So that's good. His voice is so unique. It's an interesting riff. It sounds very happy, very puppy even. Wow. Whoa! Wait, is this like the same actual chords in the background of the original song I just listened to? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, like the chords in the background. They actually are so similar to the other song I just listened to. This part's very different. Nice bass as well. Ooh, yeah. I just like the little things he does. The vocalist. I should learn his name. This is annoying. Voltage. I love their energy. They like describe themselves as like, we're high voltage, okay? This is us. Less bagpipes, more guitar on this one. God! Woo! Voltage, rock and roll. Ah! Voltage, rock and roll. Voltage, high, rock and roll. Woo! Guitar's great. I need more of that. Don't fade. Guitar! Okay, bye. I'm mad because the guitar at the end was the best part. Like the outro guitar solo in the right ear. Best guitar of the whole song. Why was it right at the end when it was fading? That should have been in the middle. Two things that stand out to me on this song. His vocals. I love them. Like, he's like Ozzy for me. Like Ozzy, I just automatically fall in love and love his voice. Same thing with, oh my god, his name. I need to know his name. I should know. These are my guys. These are my Australian brothers. Oh, Bon Scott is the lead vocalist. plus the bagpipes on A Long Way to Top You Wanna Rock and Roll. There you go, my dude. He's the Scottish one. My favorite is the Scottish one. That makes a lot of sense. He doesn't actually really sound Scottish at all. He sounds more Australian to me. And then Angus Young on lead guitar. So I'm gonna talk about this lead guitar. Because you had the bagpipes on the other song, it took a lot of the limelight, which is fine. That song's, you know, Long Way to the Top is a great song. Thing with High Voltage is because there's no bagpipes, you have so much more guitar, and oh, I'm really liking the guitar. Yeah, Angus did great here. Is Angus also Scottish? Because Angus is a Scottish name. He was born in Glasgow. What is happening? Oh, okay, the rock band was formed in Sydney in 1973 by Scottish-born brothers Malcolm and Angus Young. Malcolm? There's another one? How many of these guys are Scottish? Oh my god, 3 of them are Scottish? How many? Oh, can I keep going? Are all of them actually going to be Scottish? I had no idea. Oh, no. Okay. Mark Evans is actually Australian. And then Phil Rudd on the drums, born in Melbourne with me. That's where I'm from. Mark Evans and Phil Rudd were born in Melbourne. This band is so eerily similar to me, it's creeping me out a little bit. Because I thought they were all from Sydney. I didn't realize that 2 of them were actually from Melbourne as well, so. But yeah, I really loved the Scottish guys on this track, of course. I'm loving the Scottish guys. So, Bon Scott, lead vocalist, he was doing these screams, like a bit more rough and just playing around with it a bit more on this song, like trying out a few different things. I don't know what it is, of like if it's the end of the album, he's like, whatever, I'm just gonna let loose on this song, or I'm not sure. But he seemed to have a bit more confidence in this song and I was liking it, so nice work, Bon Scott. You're becoming one of my favorite vocalists really quickly. The lead guitar as well as the rhythm guitar, I was liking the layered guitars, the lead guitar was amazing and the whole thing was great. Yes, my Scottish brothers, my Scottish people. So this is the last song and it's the most popular song on this album. It's called T.N.T. I'm excited. Let's just listen to this song. This is like right smack bang in the middle of this album. So, you know, I'm just going everywhere on this album, but I just want to check it out. So let's do it. I already know it's going to be a lot of energy. It's literally called T.N.T. Riff. If you know what I mean. A little bit of bass sprinkled in there. Don't you start no fight. 'Cause I'm T.N.T. I'm dynamite. T.N.T. Watch me explode. You know, all these songs are pretty slow. They're groovy slow. I like it. My style of music. I just automatically like this type of stuff. Oh, guitar riff. Oh my god. Woo! Yeah! Okay, Bon Scott. Yeah! They're like the Australian Thin Lizzy. They're for me. This is why. Yeah, he's got so much rasp in his voice. Let's go, Angus. Come on, Angus! Don't stop. Oh, too short! This is so Australian. Wow. What's happening? I love this band. Yes. That was like a TNT exploding at the end, wasn't it? Oh, yes! I love this! I love all 3 songs. So does this mean I need to listen to this album ASAP? I have so many albums that I need to listen to ASAP and I just keep adding more to my plate. I really need some album reactions soon, but I want to react to High Voltage. That was so much fun. T.N.T, little different from the other 2. Like the other 2 have a similar groove to them, but this song was a bit different. A bit slower, but like harder even. So T.N.T, I understand why that's actually the most popular song on this album. It's just a bit more unique than the other 2 songs. But even so, like it was reminding me a little bit of Thin Lizzy, but just like a grittier Australian version. No shade to Thin Lizzy. I actually really liked Emerald by them and I want to check out more stuff from them, but this band is just clicking for me. Like Akadak is just falling into place perfectly. It's just where I've been brought up, I think. I'm just more used to this. And I want to look more into this band because I want to see what their influences are, what they were trying to surround themselves with at the time of creating this music, because they are from Scotland and the bagpipes are happening on one of the songs. So obviously they somehow are trying to connect back to their motherland, but also they were creating music and formed in Australia. So I just gotta check out more from this band and really dive into them because I am so interested. This isn't even like their most popular album and I loved Freya. The 3 songs I've listened to from this album is great. I had so much fun. I feel like I'm so Aussie right now. This band is just like making me just get prideful about it. And then also Scotland! What a lovely surprise today to like listen to some bagpipes. Okay. If you would like early access to my videos, they're up on Patreon. I usually have about 2 to 4 videos at one time that are up on Patreon that aren't up on YouTube yet. You could also get full cut versions of my videos if you would like to have that. And you could also help vote for what I react to in my future videos as well. So all 3 of those things are up on my Patreon if you would like. It really helps people that sign up to my Patreon. I really appreciate it because it just financially just helps the channel. Thank you everybody that signs up to Patreon. I really appreciate the support so much. YouTube ads are ridiculously annoying and I hardly get anything sometimes from them, so I just appreciate the stable support for this channel. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching this video. Please subscribe if you enjoyed because I put out videos once a week. Every Monday I put out a video, if not Tuesday morning, but most likely a Monday morning. I'll see you next Monday. Bye bye, see you later.